So guys, Josh here. I just really want to talk about what's going on in the world right now. You have what's going on in Ferguson. You have Ebola. So biggest thing right now is Ferguson. Right? Everyone's rioting. Right? You have cops, people. You have looting. So what I mostly want to talk about is how the media portrays this case. What everyone knows is, hey, white cop shot a black guy. That's all right. What the media shows, white cop shot a black guy. And, if most of you, we would hope, if the media does what they're supposed to do, they would portray that he robbed a store before even getting into that. It's kind of funny. There was a Facebook picture I saw not too long ago that said parents shouldn't have to worry about their kids dying because they robbed a store. That makes no sense whatsoever. You just robbed a store. I mean, what do you think? I'm not saying that the person should be shot, right? I'm just saying there's going to be consequences. Right? If the person robbed the store with a gun, you pull a gun on an officer, obviously the officer's going to shoot. Right? If it was a black guy and a black officer, there wouldn't be rioting. If it was a white guy and a white officer, it wouldn't be rioting. But it's a black guy and a white officer. And the media portrays it as everything that's not supposed to be. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be telling the news what's going on, not hyping it up and causing everything to be bigger than what it should be. It's the biggest problem with the news media nowadays. You know, they blow everything up. Are we really humans? What are we? According to the news media, we're rapists, we're murderers, we're thieves, right? We're every possible thing in the book, but humans. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying every person in society is this way, but it's the point that society is starting to turn around. Soon everyone's going to be at each other's throats. Who knows? But the media portrays everything else as different. And the thing that people should do is really don't listen to just one station. Don't listen to just one media station that's like, oh, this person did this person did that. It's a white on black crime. It's a black on white crime. No, it's not. Do some research for yourself. Look into it. Right? What really happened? Because there's only so much that the public will know. Nobody will ever know the full story. Only the two people that were there. But it's your job as a citizen, someone to be informed. And that, hey, you know, this person robbed a store before. What happened? If he was unarmed, he was unarmed. Right? That's the fault of the police officer. But until we know the story, there's no reason for why people should be rioting. It's just not acceptable. We're just making us seem even worse than what we already are. Just face it, we're all animals. We're humans, but we're animals. We kill people for money. Kill people for food. Kill people for fun. They have people that... rapists. Human trafficking. All sorts of different things that humans do to others. Torturing. It's just part of who we are as humans. Can't say it's in our nature because it shouldn't be, but it is. And it's just the fact that that is reality, and reality is people should be informed. People should be caring. And at the rate this is going, everyone's going to be going downhill. But it's up to us as humans to rebuild what we are, to rebuild who we are. It's disappointing, I say. It's actually sad. See the people, news media that's supposed to be showing us what's going on in the lives around us, the world around us, and it's just hyping up everything. Because I remember when Ebola was out, that's all that was talked about. Guy in New York, guy in Texas, and Ebola is spreading. Hey, Michael Brown case happened. Guess what? You don't hear anything about Ebola. I'm sure you will once the case is over. because the news media will have to find something else that they need to hit. They need to keep everyone afraid. Fear is the biggest thing in what's driving the news. Fear this, fear that, police brutality this. No, I'm not saying the police is always right. I'm not saying the news media is always wrong either. But it's the way everything is portrayed. And I think it's our job as people, as humans, right, to find out what is the truth and what is not the truth before we just go off judging, right, other people. We don't know what's going on. Let's face it, a lot of people, if you go up and ask them, hey, what happened around your neighborhood yesterday? I don't know. But you saw something on the news that'll tell you what you do know. That's the way it is. You know nothing about what's going on around you. It's disappointing, especially for us. We just come together, peace. Rioting, violence, that gets us nowhere. If people think it does, well, that's good for them. But in the way and the rate that things are going, if we just keep rioting, what's going to happen? Nothing. It's our job to make change, but peaceful change. It's different when you have, again, news media portraying everything else as what it's not to be. But like I said, it's just for everyone to be informed, stay informed, look up what you're really going to be fighting for. Don't just go based off somebody else's opinion. Be human.